Hi guys, this is Susan Hopper, and I want to take this opportunity to talk with you about preparing to succeed. And I this is for the people who are beginning. You're beginning at looking at how to change your life. Now, for all of you that have already done personal growth and you're at a different level, this is not probably going to be something you're going to want to watch. But for those of us who are just starting, and depending on your background, I have found there's a lot of levels to success. There's a lot of levels, and I can't speak to you yet about having a large group and a large amount of money that has come into my life yet. But I can speak to being a woman who was made to feel so undervalued that you questioned every single thing or action or decision you ever made, and how paralyzing that is. So, to start out and do a business of your own and have found the courage to go out and do the things that before were terrifying to you is a big success. It's a big success. And you're not going to get there on your own. I would not have made it as far as I have without help of a really good mentor. And that started that, and I invested in myself. I made the decision that I'm worth it. And I started taking responsibility for choosing. Nothing in my life is going to get different if I don't start making some different choices. I'm worth more than I have been treated by others. I'm worth a lot more. And even just making that decision has made things a lot different. And I started now spending money on books. I started spending money on training. I started spending money on mentors. That I can now become, I'm on the journey to become what is in me. And there is more inside of me. I've learned some principles of how to set some structures in place to help me get there. But I can sit there and say, I don't have a bank account that I can show you right now that says that I have succeeded. But I can tell you, I love myself now. And to me, that's a big success. And I know that there are always options. I always have options. And be willing to take and keep those structures that I have learned in my life will help me as I transition through. So success has got levels. I guess I start out in the basement, maybe the sub basement, and maybe you're there too. So, you're worth it. You're worth more than maybe you've ever received from any other person. But do it for yourself. Do it for yourself. Start dreaming about the person you are becoming, that you want to be. And then I will give you 3 points, action things for you to start doing to help make that grow in yourself. I'm not going to sit there and say, you just start doing this and poof, your life will be better. But it'll allow you the ability to grow into who you are becoming, that greatness that is on the inside of you. And that is to sit down and figure out, what does you want? What do you want? And it takes some time to be willing. So sit down and write out everything. Don't prejudge anything, and just imagine that whatever it is that you ever wanted or would like to have in your life, you knew that if you could wish for it, it would come true. What would you want? Who would you want in your life? Where would you want to be? Just what do you want? You need to ask yourself and find out what it is you want. Your subconscious is going to control where you go. You can see something and have ideas, but until you can get true to yourself on the inside, you're not going to move towards it. No matter your intentions will not get you there. So, secondly, now that you know what you want, sit down and write out a picture of what that looks like in present tense terms. And write it in such a way that it involves all your senses. What does it look like? What does it feel like? What does it smell like? What is it? All the senses, and in terms that you could say it enough that somebody else could feel what it is you're talking about. Okay? And do those on a consistent basis. Figure out what you want, and then every day sit down and write out that picture of what that looks like. And then third, I would say you're going to have to start creating a pattern of success. When you haven't had any, the idea of, what are my goals for the year is just too big. It's too big. 30 days is the most I can handle. 30 days. And even then, I'm finding it very hard to keep things to myself. I can do it for other people, but I'm not important enough for me to keep my word to myself. And that's not good. So, in this place, I've started a commitment sheet. I will help plan out one day at a time. So at the end of the day, after I'm done with the crisis and thinking about what I need to do for today, I look towards tomorrow. Tomorrow, looking at my schedule, look at and find 6 things that I can do that will move me closer towards my goal of what I am to become. And make sure that they're realistic ones. They're ones that you can actually get accomplished in the day tomorrow, but they're not your normal routine things. They're not the brush your teeth, take out the garbage. These are things, or even going shopping. These have got to be things that are actually moving towards your business, towards becoming who you are. Start a habit of success. Start a habit of daily succeeding, seeing that, and then at the end of the day, you check those things off, and you'll start seeing that you are successful, and you can get there. And then we can start making 30-day goals and know that you're going to be able to keep them to yourself, because you are of worth and you are of great value. And don't let anybody tell you you're not. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.